Greetings, adventurers, and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Age Origins. We are still in the Circle Tower. We just ascended to the next level up after the library, and came across an old face, Owain, here, who I believe is tranquil, and just sat here, even though the circle is kind of crumbling around us and everything. So he told us that it seems like there might be some blood magic involved here, which we probably should have known from the get-go just by, the kinds of abominations and demons that we're, seeing and all that stuff. That just sort of screams blood mages. I feel like that's what we encounter a lot with those guys. But from here on, I think we are going to have our work cut out for us. And we're running with 3 mages and Shale. I don't know how that's going to pan out in the long run, and I don't know if I've got my tactics quite set up where they need to be. But, aside from that, there's loot to pick up. So, we're going to do that, and see what else is around here on this floor. Can we talk to Owain any more?
Please do not draw attention to me. I would like to remain in one piece.
No, indeed. No, indeed. Okay. And we have not found the grimoire for Morrigan, which she requested. Looks like we can't go that way. That's down to the first floor. There's a couple other quests that we picked up. We did a bit of a summoning ritual down in the library. And there's another thing that we've been finding some bits and pieces about with this whole reaching business. But I don't know if there's anything on this level we can do with that. We just have to keep finding codex entries, basically, before I guess we kind of get a full grasp of what to do and how that all plays out. I was curious. When is here doesn't have any spirit stuff whatsoever. Nobody, as a matter of fact, has any sort of level ups to be able to do. And I am just kicking myself because I mentioned this last episode, but I had forgotten from times playing as mages in the past that this whole mana drain line is especially useful for this period of time. Like, if we would have had this mana clash spell, we'd be really cooking. We'd be doing pretty amazing. And I think we could cast it. Yes, we definitely could, because it required 33 magic. And we have quite a bit more than that. So, can't do anything about that.
We're making sure no one disrupts Aldred's plan. I thought that was quite clear.
But he's not Aldred anymore. I never wanted it to go this far.
Doing some eavesdropping here.
But this is what we're faced with. Quiet, both of you. Keep your eyes open.
Yeah.
Enemies ahead!
Oh, yep. Can I do a little bit of a mind blast, please? Beautiful. You know what? Actually, Idris, I'm gonna let you get out of the way. Come back over here. And, how about you do some Quake there, too? Perfect.
My tower is gone.
Yeah, we'll do that. Spell immunity. Oh, unblocked. Perfect. Alright, that wasn't so bad.
Please, please don't kill me.
Alright, why?
I know I have no right to ask for mercy, but I didn't mean for this death and destruction. We were just trying to free ourselves. Aldred told us that the Circle would support Loghain, and Loghain would help us be free of the Chantry. Don't you remember what it was like living here? The Templars watching. Always watching.
Yeah, I understand. I hated it too.
The magic was a means to an end. It gave us... It gave me the power to fight for what I believed.
Fighting for what you believe is commendable, but the ends do not always justify the means.
You don't really believe that, do you, Win? Change rarely comes peacefully. Andraste waged war on the Imperium. She didn't write them a strongly worded letter. She reshaped civilization, freed the slaves, and gave us the Chantry. But people died for it. We thought someone always has to take the first step. Force a change, no matter the cost.
Nothing is worth what you've done to this place.
And now Aldred's gone mad, and we are scattered, doomed to die at the hands of those who seek to right our wrongs.
Okay. Now, I don't like any of those choices. Enough self-pity, you'll die for your crimes, and all you do is wallow in self-pity, pathetic, or, we cannot allow blood mages to live. Yeah, I don't like any of those things, because I don't feel like any of those three things are necessarily what Idris would say, because I think Idris is honestly inclined to believe with these mages, and as a matter of fact, if he was sort of, not taken by Duncan, and was kind of still living in the circle when all this went down, I would imagine Idris would be on the side of the blood mages. Like, he would be helping Uldred. That's what I believe. But there's no real way in this dialogue here to kind of show support for that. The only one that I can really do is that it is even remotely close is about wallowing in self-pity, I guess. Because, yeah, I guess that's the only one that I can really choose based off of what I feel like Idris would do.
What else can I do? I'm trapped here.
I'll spare you, but I won't help you escape.
Thank you. The Maker will surely turn his eyes on you for your mercy.
I'm intrigued that Wynn didn't disapprove. Alright. Blood Mage. Apprentice robes. Take all that. Pile of books. The Rose of Orlais. It is a gift. It appears to be a book about a woman named Lady Talia Leone and her tempestuous romance with the arrogant Chevalier, Garen. I imagine that's something that we could give, Leliana. Maybe that's another story that she could add to her, repertoire. Apprentice note. These are the things that we need to find.
The precious circle. Not even the...
Yes, hold that thought, Morgan. I want to read this. Watchguard of the Reaching. So we've read that one. We've read that one. We've read that one. This is the one we haven't read. Alright. Today we passed even further, far beyond any reach of man. The inverted glow of the Black City was always on the horizon of perception, but a path eludes, as always. Untraveled in memory, living or otherwise, there is a pool, and whispers abound. Something is great there, and away from this, always in peripheral, another mind, untethered. Tomorrow I will reach out with my full attention, and try to rescue him from his listing. Can someone else come this far? The wonders we will share. Ritual note. The vessel in hand, words from another time drip literal power. Documents of the Reaching, estimated 2nd century, ancient. First enchanter appointed Watchguard of the Reaching to be held in secret. Reaching, scribbled in the corner, says, Reaching, before the circle? Someone else in the Fade? I want this!
First, to touch the Fade in their own tower. How appropriate.
Alright, what do we have here? Ancient texts. The chest is locked. Bell's Cache. I wonder if this is what we saw or read about previously. What do we got? Shock bomb, injury kit, lyrium potion, and lesser elixir of grounding. Not bad. Again, I can't unlock the chest. So let's go and see what these ancient texts have inside of them. Scroll of Bannister. A scroll containing information on blood magic rituals, dark and terrible. Scrolls of Bannister. It says it's quest related. To align with the power of the Fade is but the first of many steps. Further is to align the mind to the Fade's rules and find the ties between the realm of dream and the realm of flesh. This is the true power of blood magic. The flesh and the mind are inseparable, and therein lies the power to influence and control minds. Below the text are indecipherable runes and stains of blood and ink. It said it's quest related, but I don't see anything that it could be related to. Okay, fair enough. Alright, so we just came from there. That's Owain, so we just need to keep going this way. Alright. Let's do a little mind blast here. I'll run this way. Okay, perfect. Not bad. Oh, so that's what's causing those big fire explosions. It's when they die. Interesting. And that's locked. Wouldn't you know it? Apprentice cowl. And I probably... Is there... I don't remember if there's a setting to, like, always show our helmet or not, because... That is one thing about the gear in this game, is like the mage hoods look pretty bad. They look really, really bad. But it is real nice to have like the bonuses. So is there a way to like not have my helmets show damage to party? That's something that happens in later games, isn't it? Yeah. So for now, I think we're gonna not have the dunce cap on and go about our business. Looks like there's some enemies here in this next hall. So what we might want to do is actually have Shale go ahead by themselves here. And let's do a nice big quake on the ground here. And then Morrigan, would you be so kind as to put all these people to sleep? That could be nice. Perfect. And then Idris is going to come here and then electrocute them all. Perfect. Now, Idris, come over here, please. I don't want you right next to them whenever they explode. And Stone Fist that one. There we go. Perfect. Oh, more people are here. It's a party. Alright, let's see if we can't get the control of the abominations. Keep them off of Idris. I would like to not have to have them on me. That works. 2. Ow. Thanks, Win, for the healing. Alright, very nice. Decent, decent. Oh, can we... One thing I keep forgetting to do is,
Very well.
animate dead. We can't do that. Nobody there. Could we have done so for any of the, like, blood mages back here. Let's see if we can't do that here. No. This one. Did that work? No. So what is this? What is the conditions for this? The caster summons a skeleton minion from the corpse of a fallen enemy to fight alongside the party for a short time. Alright, so I feel like we should be able to, but that doesn't seem to work. At least not for those bodies. We've been in here. That isn't a fallen enemy. These are remains of an enemy. Huh. Alright, well I guess we'll have to wait until we fight some more blood mages to see if we can't do that again. What is this? Charm of Still Waters. We've gotten those before. We might as well take them. Anything in the vanity? Aside from makeup. Silver chain. Yoink. This closet seems to be trembling slightly. You can hear soft whimpers coming from inside it. Is someone in there?
No?
Huh. Alright, well, nobody's in there. Let's go. It's safe. You can come out.
Are the demons gone? Is it safe? I don't want to die.
They're gone. Stop whining and come out.
If you're sure it's safe, I could take a peek outside.
Oh. Ow, yeah. Yes.
Are you hurt?
Oh, I have a crick in my back and my bum's gone numb. Oh, holy maker, look at this. Those demons didn't know what hit them, did they? Godwin, Mage of the Circle of Ferelden, at your service.
How did you end up in that closet?
There were demons everywhere, blocking my exit. I decided that the best thing to do in that situation was to hide and be very, very quiet. I just really want to be somewhere safe. I think I might stay here for now. Maybe go back into my closet for a little while.
I've killed most of the demons. You could probably escape.
And go where? The Templars have locked the door. I'm just going to stay here and see what happens.
Alright, fine. Do what you wish. Your life is your own.
Thank you again for saving me. May we meet again in happier, less life-threatening times.
Odd one that one is. Alright.
There's nothing here. Must be something left. If we get out, we're gonna need gold.
Oh. More blood mages. Okay, well this will give us our chance to find out, I guess. See if we can't stun these guys, please. Ooh, that's a yellow abomination. Let's get why is everybody over there? Oh boy, this isn't good. Idris, how about we come back this way, because your entire party decided to abandon you. This is good. This is good. This is really good. Oh, that's right. I have everybody on hold position, so that that
Very well.
makes things make a lot more sense now, doesn't it? Oopsie.
Just don't order me.
Oh, that was the wrong button. But anyways.
Well!
I still can't animate the dead there. Please? There we go.
Yes.
Perfect. Alright, let's take that. We're already getting our inventory filled up a bit, aren't we? Yeah, that was a less than stellar battle, wasn't it? It helps if I didn't tell my people to stay in place in perpetuity. Alright, blank vellum, another apprentice note. Assuming this is another reaching one. Yes. So I think we've done that one. We've done that one. We've done that one. We've done that one. And then the last one here. Alright. His silver cord transmuted black. Black! There is no wonder his form shattered. What returned was not of the mortal, nor native fade. As an afterthought to prove the gods when direct action is long missing. There is no purpose to this beast. Let the strength of the tower wither it and memory pass. The only legacy to be taught, stay focused within the fade. Whims escape to their own action. Ritual note. A sword raised to sever connection. From Documents of the Reaching, estimated 2nd century, ancient first enchanter appointed watchguard of the Reaching to be held in secret. Scribbled in the corner. Cord? Peasant magic. Must know. Can almost see. Whispers want. Okay. Animated dead. What kind of skills do you have, my little animated dead minion? Weakness and drain life. That's not a lot, is it? But, you know, whatever. That's fine. And behind the next door is more enemies, I presume. Yeah. Yep. Go after him, Shale. Alright, we got a good stun there. No, not Tempest. I just want that lightning. And I'm gonna attack that one with Winter Scratch. That is very effective against it, isn't it? Very nice. Okay. And we got more looting to do. We got scrolls, blank vellum, another armoire. Are we gonna find another mage cooped up in here?
As you say.
No, we're not. We're gonna find a flame rune. What is this? Metal door. Not possible to pick. Alright. That's all that there is there. We can't enter the center room that way. Assuming there's gonna be some enemies over here. Nothing yet. That's a surprise. Scale gloves, an injury kit, and a chantry amulet. I'm not going to be able to take all of that. I'll take that. The scale gloves I'll leave. I'll take the chantry amulet. Now, we're going to have to figure out what we're going to want to do with all of our inventory items. You know what? I'm going to give Wynn the dunce cap. Why not? She looks ridiculous, doesn't she? Charged mitts. She can wear that, can't she? Silk weave gloves. Armor 1.33 versus the charged mitts is just armor 1. Does Morgan have... Ooh, yes, we'll take those. And we'll put these on Wynn. Her senior enchanter's robe is definitely better. And no, I'm sorry, I can't take you seriously in that helmet. We can put some jewelry on, that'll free some stuff up. Apprentice's amulet. Creationist's cord. Oh, but that's versus +2 magic, so I might not do that. Actually. Otherwise, I think we're good. I'll go ahead and give Morgan the silver chain. Here, you can just
A
have
fine
that.
gift. You have my thanks.
Oh, you're welcome. Takes us down a little bit more. That's nice. Blue satin shoes. Huh. People... somebody could make a song about that. Uh-huh. Charm of Still Waters. Let's get rid of the short bows again. I don't need to keep picking up short bows. They're pretty... Ooh, that's a tier 5. That could be really nice if I find some way to get them. Morgan, did you have anything in that drain? Mana drain? No, you don't. Alright. I forgot that I had bought this whole Tome of Skill and Sundry, which allows me 1 point to spend on a skill and then is rendered useless afterwards. So I'm going to go ahead and use that. Now I've got a level up that I can now... Oh, that's a skill, so not spells, is it? Okay, that's fine. But that means that I can do this Master Herbalism, and I can then create this Dwarven Regicide antidote. Perfect. That's great. So now I can be free to make these potions if need be. But that also means we're now down to 84 out of 90 on our inventory capacity, which is lovely. Can we look at this toppled statue?
It will be done.
A statue of an Andraste lies defiled. There's a small glass phylactery in the base, somehow sealed within the otherwise solid stone carving. The area is unnaturally cold. Dark shapes swirl around a slip of paper within the vial. Let's take it. The glass fractures at your touch. Okay. We've got ourselves a Revenant. Let's go ahead and do as much debuffing on this guy as we possibly can. Shale, just go slam him. Slam. And then you can put weakness on it. Perfect. Win? What can I have you do? Mass Rejuvenation, Glyph of Paralysis, Heroic Defense, Life Word, Haste. That could be nice. And now Idris will try to freeze first.
My battle is yours.
Yes, perfect. Immune. It's doing something. It must not be able to, like, be targeted or hit or something in this mode. Here, let's get out of Shale's way. Wynn, can you come over this way, please?
Ready.
There we go. Alright. Put some of that on him so that can continually go damage him. Perfect.
As you say.
Ow. That wasn't nice.
Will be done.
Here, can us three get out of the vicinity here? Get out of the way. And then, Shale. Okay, I need to take a potion. I need to take a healing potion. Shale, go ahead and... Ooh, I can't do Quake. I don't have enough stamina. Okay... That's fine. This is fine. Let's go ahead and... I can't drain life either.
Where shall I strike?
I said take a potion. There we go. Let's go ahead and take a bigger Lyrium potion so that we can have more spell points to deal with. Let's freeze him if we can. Miss. Do you have enough now? We still don't have enough stamina now to do Quake. But now that I'm farther away, I'd be more comfortable trying it out.
I am ready.
It will hurt.
I'm just gonna do regular attacks now, and then how much more do you need?
All you can.
Glory!
Wipe them out.
There we go. Although it definitely does seem that there's friendly fire with the Quake. It doesn't say there is, but Morrigan got hit really bad with that. I'm gonna have her take a healing potion.
Where shall I strike?
Oh, Morrigan's down. That might also be it too. Maybe she just did not do a good job there.
Yes, run! Run!
Uh-oh, it's after Idris. Now, we don't want that. We don't want that at all. Please. Please go away. Please. Okay, Shale's got threatened on him. So should be generating some decent threat. I don't know what's going on here. Take a little bit of Illyrian potion there. She also needs to take Illyrian potion.
At your command.
And I could really use a heal on Idris. Please and thank you. I can't do drain life. Maybe I can stun him. Nope. I cannot. Maybe I can freeze him. Alright, well now that he's over there, I'm gonna get out of the way and just let Shale get him from there. And I'm just gonna sit back then. See if we can't salvage this whole thing. Take a lesser Lyrium potion.
There is no hope for you now.
Shale, you're gonna need to take a potion, aren't you? Do you have... You don't have enough to do that, do you? Just take a normal one.
I am ready.
Can almost do slam, though. Man, this thing has a lot of health, doesn't it? Alright, Shale, take a greater health potion. And, Idris, take a Lyrium potion. I guess have her take a greater Lyrium potion, I suppose. I don't know what's causing this to be so difficult here.
Yes.
Drain life. Drain life. Stone Fist. That could work.
My power.
Alright, perfect. Got frozen. Alright, Revenant is almost down. I think we got this.
Yes.
You will swim satisfyingly beneath
It might take down Shale before we kill it.
my foot.
Are you such a fool?
Oh, there we go. Whew.
Being rained on all those decades must have slowed me down.
Alright, that was a pretty decent fight. Got a greater warmth bomb, a ruby, and a scrap of paper. Codex updated. The Black Vials. Binding the first Corpse Walker. Let the dead no longer serve your whim. Bound by your true name, no mortal hand shall catch you. Kale Viazagat, revenant and perversion of an only son. Death beyond death is no longer your stepping stone through the veil. Andraste hold you, demon, and bind your rage for eternity. And then in parentheses it says 6 thumbprints in blood mark the end of the text. Binding the second Corpse Walker. Cast from your host, may you find no purchase on mortal ground, bound by your true name as we are sworn to do. Nathamus, was it Biggle or Diggle? Biggle, revenant and perversion of a fine daughter. No more will you test the veil, nor reach the fade to escape. Andraste hold you, demon, and bind your rage for eternity. 6 thumbprints in blood mark the end of the texts. Alright, so we've come across one of those guys before then, it seems like. Scale gloves, tier 4. I'll leave those. Charred corpse. Private documents. Although that's just a miscellaneous item that doesn't really do anything. We are running fast because we have haste on, don't we? That's fine. Let's continue on. We've got the door to go up to the 3rd floor. Don't want to do that just yet. Because we got to see what's behind this door, don't we?
Yes.
And, no enemies. Oh, this is the first enchanter's desk? What do we have here? Small painted box found in First Enchanter Irving's office. New quest. Friends of Red Jenny. You have acquired the small painted box as requested by the Friends of Red Jenny. The reward, whatever it is waiting off the market district in Denerim. I don't know how I knew that the Friends of Red Jenny were requesting this, but okay. What else do we got? Enchanter's Journal. Irving's chest. I'll come to the journal later. The Black Grimoire. This must be the thing that Morgan was talking about. A heavy grimoire bound in black leather. Morgan would want to take a look at this. Let's go ahead and give that to her here in a second. Scrap of paper. Can I look at the scrap of paper? Hello? There we go.
As you say.
You find a page from the Senior Enchanter's Journal. Circles within circles. Arguments between the various fraternities have become more frequent and heated. I have alerted the College of Magi in Cumberland that this needs to be addressed in coming debates, but I fear relations with the Chantry may distract them. I am confident that I can appease the Aquitarians and Loyalists, but the Libertarians are proving divisive. Are the Isolationists even interested in speaking? The threat of blight has actually served some good in unifying us under a common cause, but it does not bode well that any given table in the Great Hall is likely to be ideologically weighted against its neighbor. We can be such a moody bunch staring over our tea. Excerpt from First Enchanter Irving's Notes on Unity. Okay, well I can't get into that chest, but I can get those private documents. Let's take a look at this journal. New Codex, Irving's Mistake. I followed another apprentice through supposed secret maneuvers today and exposed her tendency towards blood magic. The environment of the tower is such that certain modes of thought are encouraged, both for good and ill. The students think we toy with them. The truth is far more intricate and directed. Deviant traits must be exposed early, or the whole of the circle suffers. Uldred has been very helpful in identifying the markers to look for. His skills at misdirection are admirable. I dare say that the apprentices would be shocked at his ability to manipulate them. I must organize a retreat such that the other enchanters can benefit from his skills. Excerpt from the Journal of First Enchanter Irving. Alright, so what does this mean? This is interesting, then, that either it kind of speaks to Uldred being a blood mage, or it almost makes it seem that, well, it is called Irving's mistake, so I guess the mistake would be that he sees Uldred as being useful in helping him identify markers for blood mages when actually he's the traitor. I guess that makes sense. Interesting. Oh, and organizing a retreat. I'm wondering if that also possibly helped Uldred recruit some people to his cause. I do want to give that black grimoire to Morrigan real quick.
What? You found Flemeth's grimoire? When I spoke of it to you, I did not truly hope... This is a most fortuitous event. You have my thanks. I will begin study of the tome immediately.
Well, I mean, that is after we get out of the circle, right? What do you hope to find within it?
Secrets. My mother has many of them, and this tome represents the one time that they were able to get away from her. I do not intend to squander this opportunity to learn more than Flemeth wished me to know. This should be interesting.